Hello, beloved. Hello, 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 hello. You don't usually see me at this time of the day. Not usually on, not usually live, not usually using StreamYard, but today is a special day because we have the rebroadcast of For the Love of It getting ready to happen. And since I'm not able to be in town for the rebroadcast, I decided why not, beloved, do the rebroadcasting live? Why not do it live with all of us online? So we're gonna start, and I think I'm gonna do some comments on the rebroadcast as it comes up. So come on in the room and we can comment together on the rebroadcast. But I just wanted to try something new, to do something new, and so we will. It comes on in just a moment, and so in just one moment we will go live on the. And I think I'm doing it right. I think I'm doing it right. So we're gonna experiment with all of this together. So if I get it right, we're gonna watch it together. If I don't get it right, we're going to. Oh, how do I don't want to remove it. I want to add it. Hey, Debbie, add to the stream. So if I don't get it right, hey there, hey there. So we're gonna hopefully, for the wait, this don't look right because For the Love of It should be coming up now. So I don't know. Did we get it right? Hey, Joy, you got it. But let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can y'all hear it though? I can't hear it. Why can't I hear anything? Did I have my volume down? Mute screen audio. Can you all hear it on your end? Probably not. Hmm. I was on mute. I was on mute, but I can't hear the show, which is what I was trying to do. Oh no! I got all of that right, but how come I can't hear the show? Let me see. You. Wow. Don't know what I done here. Why am I not able to hear anything? Let me try something different. This is crazy. I don't know what to happen. Hey. Yes. Mm-hmm. Hold on one second. Let me mute me from StreamYard. All right. And this is what he said to me, and this is what I offer you. At the moment that Abba gave you your breath, we forfeited the right to not be amazing. I just need you to let that sink in. Why do I spend my time talking about this notion of self-love? Because I'm clear that at the moment that Papa gave us our breath, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Like, you don't have the right to walk around here like you are not a unique being with your own special way of showing up. You are unique beyond anyone else. So we don't have the right. Sometimes we don't know it. I'm here to help us to know it. Sometimes we've forgotten it. I'm here to remind us of it. That at the moment that we got the breath of God, we forfeited the right to not be amazing. So that's one of the reasons. One of the reasons. I just want you to know that. So loving yourself, right? So loving yourself first. When you love yourself well, it increases the likelihood that you're going to love other people. It just increases that likelihood because you have more. You're pouring more into you, so you have more to give out. So those are our purposes for being here. The other purpose is this. Now, I was going to save this to the end, but I think it fits right here. You, beloved, I need you to hear this. Get a pencil, pen, record what I'm getting ready to say so you can say it back to yourself. You can remember it. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. I'm just saying. I'm going to say it one more time and I'm going to slow it down. You, the one who was created specially, like there's no repeat of you. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. Yes, you are. For some of us, that's hard to hear. For some of us, we got it. Wherever you are, just go deeper in it. That's my invitation to you. So for some of us, this is a no-brainer because we already are well-versed in loving ourselves. But for others of us, for those, it's a little bit difficult and we might need some help. So if you need some help, I got some help for you. I'm just saying, if you need some help, I got some help for you. You're invited to go to drkatherinejames.com and click on the picture that talks about my 60th birthday. Well, no, not that picture. Click on the other picture that's got the silver pom-poms. You all notice my pom-poms here? So I have pom-poms because I believe in celebration. Celebrating me. I start my own party and invite other people to it. I don't wait to be celebrated. I don't wait to be invited. I'm going to do my own and invite others. So I invite you to do the same. So I travel with pom-poms wherever I go. So if you click on the website, drkatherinejames.com, go to the picture with the pom-poms and just fill out the form. It'll put you in the Dr. Catherine James community, but it'll also give you a self-love assessment that I developed. And it gives you the steps and the conversation and my model for self-love. So if you need help with loving yourselves, that's my free gift to you. It's the self-love assessment and the model. And you can get that at drkatherinejames.com by joining the community. So for those of you who need help, that's it. And if you need deeper levels of self-love, you can get my self-love book, Self-Love, A Gift You Give Yourself, on Amazon or Barnes & Noble or those different places. Now, beloved, for today's show, last week, I was all prepared to say, I'm celebrating my 60th birthday today. I was all prepared. And, we had the weather that did what the weather does, and we can't control the weather. And then it, messed up some equipment. So here we are. 8 days later. So last week I was all prepared to say it's my 60th birthday, y'all. Now I'm getting ready to say it's my 60. I'm 60 years and 8 days old. I'm 60 years and 8 days old. Woo-hoo! Yeah. 60 years and 8 days old. Let me tell you, if you know anything about numerology, 8 is the number of new beginnings. For the love of it is a new beginning. Papa knows what he's doing, even if we don't. So I intended for it to be on my birthday, but here we have 60 years and 8 days, and 8 represents a new beginning. Today represents the first of many episodes of For the Love of It. So we can't argue with Papa. So So we are thanking, I'm so grateful for my birthday. I'm grateful for turning 60. Let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you what I know about 60 years ago. 60 years ago on March 9th, Elohim, the creator of the universe, said that the world needs Kathy in my form, that the world needs me, and that I'm an answer, not for everything, but for some things. Not for everything, but for some things. I am an answer. And I have the responsibility and the privilege of discovering what that looks like to be an answer for some things. Work it out. Like, I have the responsibility to work this thing out. Y'all know in scripture it talks about working out our own soul salvation. So we don't just come to this place and it's at that we just be. No, we've got to work out our own soul salvation. So I have the responsibility of working it out, beloved. The responsibility of working it out. Beloved, the same goes for you. The same goes for you. So I want to invite you to something. I want to ask you something. So you on this show, for the love of it, you're always going to get an invitation to be in action. You will always get an invitation to be in action. So I want to invite you. I want to invite you to something. And what I want to invite you to is to consider you in your age. How old are you? You can say it out loud or write it down or say it in your head. But how old are you? But say it, like say it now for yourself. So you get that number: 34, 72, 89, 12, 10, 30, 50, 40, whatever your age is. Consider this, that many years ago, Papa said the universe needs you. That many years ago. Sometimes we struggle with am I lovable? Am I valuable? Am I worth it? Am I enough? Am I important? That many years ago, Papa said that the universe needed you. What do you mean? Are you good enough? What do you mean? Are you important? What do you mean? See, when we ask those questions, we don't really get the significance. 60, however many years ago, 60 years ago for me, Papa said that I was needed and I was necessary, that I was an answer to something. And so what Papa did then is poured in this ingredient and that ingredient, and then he breathed the breath of life, and Numa, we all became living souls. But I'm going to say, you got a portion of Papa's breath. I got a portion of Papa's breath that no one ever did and ever will. How does that not make you special? How does that not make you like unlike any other human? Look, no other human. So when you struggle, if you struggle with value and importance and significance, I need you to know that breath you got, which is divine. So we're human and divine, right? Y'all know that, right? We are human and divine because we have the breath of God that flows through our body. And so no one can fill your shoes. No one can fill your shoes. No one can add to the universe what you can, and no one can do it like you do it. No one. No one can. There is never any true competition except you improving your former version. Anything else is illogical. So anytime we're in competition with other people, we don't get it. We don't realize that we have something extremely unique to bring to the universe, because you can't run somebody else's race. You can't run somebody else's race. You're going to fail miserably every time. So you can't run that race, and you can't do what it is that is for them to do. So I invite you to like be at home with your race. Be at home with your unique flair. Show up as you, beloved, and walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Just walk it out. I invite you to call. I invite you to call. Call at 313-868-0342. Call at 313-868-0351 or 313-868-4336. I invite you to call and have a conversation with me. I love having conversations. We truly know that there is no competition between us and someone else. When we stop looking at others, right? When we truly know this, we will stop looking at others and comparing. We will stop dimming our lights. We will stop apologizing for our genius. And we will understand that our superpower, beloved, it can also be our kryptonite. Now, I can't really go into that right now. I'll talk about that on another episode. But I'm just going to give you this hint. You know when you done cross the line. You know when that which is like, I'm a cheerleader at heart, and sometimes that cheerleader get out of pocket. Sometimes she need to calm herself down. That's our superpower becoming our kryptonite. On August the 9th, 2022, I walked into this studio being interviewed. I was being interviewed by, they just, okay. All right. Call back in. If you called in and you hung out, make sure you call back in, because I want to make sure we're able to get you online, on the air. Somebody called and hung out, just call back in. All right. On August the 9th, 2022, I was privileged to be interviewed by Sherry Jackson Caldwell as a local author. All right. So we've got someone on the air. Someone's calling in. Did we lose them? They hung up again. Stop hanging up, y'all. Stop hanging up. We're trying to get you on the air. I need you to stop hanging up. This technology, though, we all good. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out. We're going to keep going. We're going to work it out. So I was interviewed by Sherry Jackson Caldwell, a local author. When I walked into this studio, I made a commitment to myself that this would be my next step. This, me sitting here, would be my next step. I made this commitment to myself on August the 9th, 2022. Today's first episode, beloved, is tangible evidence of my commitment to me. Here we go. Caller, you're on the line. Hello, caller, you're on the line.
Hello.
Yes. Say something, caller. We're listening for you. You have to hang. Turn your speaker down so you can hear us, caller. We hear you breathing. Okay, so we got to give them some instructions. What they need to turn your speaker. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we're here, caller.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
This is Devira calling from Oak Park, Michigan.
Hello, Devira. It's wonderful to have you on For the Love of It.
Hello, this is Devira calling from Oak Park, Michigan.
Yes. Hello, Devira. Can you hear us? You've got to turn
this is Devira.
Turn your TV down and speak.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Yes.
What's your question? Okay, so you got to turn your device down and speak directly into the phone.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hello, Devira. Welcome to For the Love of It. We're having a challenge here. Not sure what that is. We'll have to figure it out. So
I'm good. I just want to tell you that I'm looking forward to your next episode. And is it true that before you can love others, you must really learn to love yourself?
Yes, that's true. That's true. Because it's hard to give what we don't have, right? It's hard to give from places that we're not ourselves and what we don't have. So thank you. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you, Devira. Thank you for calling. So today's episode. So today's episode was my fulfillment of a commitment to myself. And this episode, and so when I made that commitment, I began to share with others my commitment. So let me just tell you something. When you receive an inspiration and act from the inspiration, if that's all you do, there's a 34% chance that you will fulfill what it is that you wanted to fulfill. But if you make a plan, you increase that fulfillment to 91%. And if you share that plan, you increase that fulfillment to 99%. When I walked into this room on August the 9th, 2022, I made the commitment to myself. I was inspired. I made a plan and I shared my plan. And one of the first people I shared it with was my sister, Sherry Jemison. And what she said is that, you know what? I'm going to sponsor your first show. Sponsor is $150. And so this show is dedicated to Sherry Jemison, my oldest sister, who right there was saying, I got you. I'm going to sponsor you. I love you, sis. I love you so immensely. I'm grateful that you are the oldest sister, even though you say I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sherry. I love you so much. Every show I'm privileged to host, beloved, you will be invited to be in action. So what is your commitment? What is your commitment to you? I made that commitment to me, and here we are, not even a year later, and we are here, right? We are here. I made that commitment. What is your commitment to you? So I want to talk about the book, the book, the book, the book. Next, I promise that I would publish my next book, and it's published. Last week we gave away free copies. Here it is. We are an Amazon bestseller. We went Amazon bestseller within the first 4 hours. We were in 13 categories on the Amazon best-selling list. Freedom is our birthright. Make sure you go to Amazon and you can get the Kindle version, or you can get the regular version, the book, the hard copy. Freedom is our birthright. And so make sure that you do that. And then there's the More Love Please movement. More Love Please. So we talked about launching that. Beloved, let me just say this. My life's intention is that every soul knows love and know that they are loved. That's my life intention. That every soul knows love and know that they are loved. And so More Love Please is a movement that we invite you to. And with that movement, so imagine with me what would be missing if every soul knew love and knew that they are loved. Crime would be non-existent. Abuse would be non-existent. Fraud, poverty, hopelessness would be non-existent. Like, now let's see what happens when we add love into the equation. More love, when we add more love. The best of all possibilities become available to us. Imagine families, work life, school life with more love. Flowing love. Imagine communities with more love. Imagine public life. I'm just saying politicians with more love. Imagine social experiences, excuse me, and pleases become commonplaces with more love. Love always wins. Always wins. There is no loss ever when love is added. So when we are intentional about loving ourselves to the point of overflow, we automatically take love everywhere. So I'm inviting you to join the More Love Please movement. So that's what we got on the shirt too. More Love Please, right? Join the movement. More Love Please movement. So you can join me by 2 ways. First, go to the website, go to drkatherinejames.com. Focus, beloved, on the picture with the birthday, and it'll tell you how to add two things. One, you can join by just loving yourself more. That's having you join. And two, we're subscribe. $13 a month, a subscription that helps the show and more add the movement, or $150 that'll sponsor a show, right? And then share with someone. So I want to thank everyone who's already joined the movement and who's already sponsored. I'm so grateful for you. Every breath that we take, beloved, is our opportunity to add more love. And so let me just say, if you're not loving you, there's no amount of love that can be poured into you that will really suffice. So it's kind of like pouring into a desert. You got to love you first for the other love to really take place. So let's see. As we begin to wrap up here, this is what I want to talk about. Let's see, where do we want to go? So wrap up, y'all. Loving yourself is you doing for yourself what no one else can do. Not loving yourself is you not doing for yourself that which only you can do. I'll expound on that a little bit next week. And of course, so join me on all my social medias. Facebook, Dr. Catherine E. James. And I'm on live every morning at 5:40 weekday, 5:40 to 6. Instagram, Dr. Catherine E.J. Or my YouTube channel has lots of content about loving you. And of course, be sure to tune in each Friday here at WHPR from 11:30 Eastern Standard Time to 12 noon. And this conversation will always be in some ways fulfilling the assumption of Luke 10:27, inviting you to love yourself first so that you can love your neighbor. And remember, the conversations, tools, and strategies offered on this show is never intended as a substitute for official mental health practice. If you need service, you be sure to seek out a mental health practitioner. That's not what this is. Martin Luther King said, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You don't have to know about Plato or Aristotle to serve. You don't have to know Einstein's theory of relativity to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics in physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul gathered by love. And you can be a servant. So, beloved, I am so tremendously grateful for you being here. And I invite you back next week at 11:30 a.m., 11:30 to 12. We will be here every Friday, spreading love into the world. And your commitment that I'm asking you for is you love you. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. I'm going to say it again. You are an irreplaceable, unrepeatable, remarkable miracle with your own special brand of brilliance. But, beloved, if you don't know it, you won't walk it out. If you don't know it, you won't own it. If you don't know it, you won't believe it. I've come here to help you to know that and to help you to level it up. And so I've come here to serve you, to love you well, that we're all better from you loving you well. This is Dr. Catherine E. James serving you for the love of it at WHPR TV Detroit. So make sure you join, make sure you're here. This is me walking out purpose and destiny. And you have it in you too. Walk it out. If you need help, go to drcatherinejames.com. Go to the YouTube channel. Come back here to WHPR. And I'm so very grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful that WHPR exists, that give folk like me, common folk, a place to link. I love you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. You know what? Excellence is what you want. Excellence is what you get. How are you living? What are you giving? If excellence is what you see, then excellent is who you be. What are you pursuing? It's all up to you when you come. Thank you for watching our Comcast cable lineup between 7 a.m. and 12 noon. To continue watching. All right, beloved. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching me. I love that song too. I love it. It's an original, and we're gonna have her on, the one who's singing the song and created the song. I'm gonna put in my earphones. And so, yeah, that I love that song. We have to listen to the whole thing. Thank you all for being on. So it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to be able to have that experience and to have the replay on. And we will do the same thing next Friday, because I still won't be back in town next Friday. So we will do the same thing next Friday, go live and be able to engage each other together. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being live. Thank you for engaging and helping me to walk out this thing called life, this amazing life of mine that Papa has given me to live out with you, So talk to you soon. And did you know that at the moment Abba gave you his breath, that you and we forfeited the right to not be amazing. We simply don't have the right to not be amazing. That was forfeited when we received the breath of God. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.